Alrighty, boys, what's going on? I'm not doing a video tonight unless something crazy pops up. The plan is just do a stream for about an hour or so and then go to bed for a nice change of pace. But yeah, if you guys saw my video last night, you saw a lot of people crying. A lot of people crying, man. A lot of people crying about my video from yesterday, which in my opinion was an absolute banger, speaking nothing but facts. But at the end of the day, it is subjective. A lot of people missing the point of what I was saying. But nonetheless, I thought it was a straight up heater. It's crazy. How the hell is it already July 2nd? I don't know where the hell the time is going. I don't know what the hell is going on right now. I mean, really don't. I don't know how this is even possible. But anyway. Who think you're an Ilia hater or ridiculous, dude? I swear I'm not an Ilia hater. I've been a big believer. Who remembers? Does anyone remember? I had not seen the Bo Nickal video. I have not seen the Bo Nickal interview. Now that I think about it, I was driving earlier and Camille sent me a message about it and I forgot to message him back. Sorry about that, Camille. What's going on, man? He said he was taken out of, maybe I will make a video tonight. How long is that Bo Nickal interview? How long is it? I could go for some Bo Nickal hate right now. I like being on the popular opinion for, oh God, it's 30 minutes long. It's 30 minutes long. Yeah, I probably won't. 30 minutes long? Come on now. What the hell is he talking about? How bad is it? How bad is it? The Bo video. Like, is it actually like bad? He said he was taking it. How was he taken out of context? We need another heater, Joey. We need another heater. I do put out some heaters. People, like, it's so funny how, like, the people in the comments. Let's go read through some of the comments on my most recent video. And we'll kind of respond to them. I've seen a lot of people hating. All right, so let's start on my pinned comment. There were some messages. You were big bias. You were big time bias. I mean, it's so crazy that these guys think I have any loyalty to any of these guys. Like, be honest, chat. I want you guys to be honest, okay? I know there's not that many of you here. We just started. If Ian Machado Gary started brutally ducking opponents, right? Like blatantly, obviously ducking opponents that he should fight, would I not heavily criticize him? Like, I just can't believe people don't think I would. I would heavily criticize him. If Islam started brutally ducking opponents, if Khamzat started brutally ducking opponents, if Makhachev started brutally ducking opponents, these are the people that I am so called biased for. I'm genuinely curious, guys. Would I not start criticizing them heavily? Like, it's crazy. But anyway, I'm big time biased, okay? You're the only one constantly pushing a Muslim versus non-Muslim narrative. You are the one who is biased. You are the one who always brings politics into this. And the fact you are the exact description of the fans you despise. What they don't realize, what these people don't realize is, for what's the word? Hold on, how does it go? For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. So what I am a product of is reacting to these people who make up these dumbass narratives. I'm reacting to these. So that's why it always seems like, oh, well, you're bringing it up. Go watch the full Bilal clip, dude. It wasn't even like that. It wasn't even like that. Go watch the full clip. Go watch the full clip, man. It wasn't even like that. He was saying, like, he was kind of applauding himself. He said, you know, like, I stood and banged with him. I did pretty good. It wasn't like he was saying he got brutally robbed or anything. Also, by the way, he could have won that fight. Like, people will call me biased for that one. I think a lot of the narrative around that fight is crazy, man. It was a razor close fight. But, okay, if that's one you got me on, sure. Sure, that's one you got me on. Okay, Joey, you're crazy. I have to go back and rewatch it, but I'll tell you this. I know for a fact Bilal won 2 rounds, okay? And there was 1 round that was razor close. But anyway, let's continue with the comments. Okay, there's one. Imagine trying to say someone isn't pound for pound number 1, and to prove it, you look at his social media followers and views. That's not what I was saying at all. It's crazy. This has 10 likes. I was saying people are pushing the narrative that he is a star, and they are using the star power to elevate him in the pound for pound rankings, essentially. Do you think if Ilia had no quote unquote star power, do you guys think he would be number 1? He would not. Look at Pantoja. Look at Pantoja. So, anyway, let's carry on. It's genuinely hilarious to me. Joey calls out people for being an Ilia fanboy. DDP fanboy. When have I ever called anyone a DDP fanboy? DDP doesn't even have fanboys. Alex Pereira fanboys. But literally all Joey does is slob on guys like Ian Gary, Islam, Ankalaev. What's the difference? Just fighters you choose to glaze? What is the difference? What is the difference? Well, the reason I like Ian Machado Gary, the reason I like Islam, the reason I like Ankalaev is because they will fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. They will not duck anybody. So when people make up fake narratives that then I have to debunk, it's crazy. It's crazy when people push fake narratives and then I systematically debunk them. It's all, oh, look at Joey defending his favorite fighter. But what's crazy is, and I responded to one of these comments. Let me see if I can find out where it was. Maybe down here. I swear I responded to one of these comments. Let me see if it's on this one. I don't know where it's at in my comment. I left a comment responding to somebody. Okay, maybe it was this one. Okay, so the one I just read about the fanboys, this and that, right? I responded to it. Let me see what I said. I don't remember what I said. But it was good. Crazy how all you guys complain about bias, but can never point to anything that I've said that is incorrect based on any evidence. The reason I seem like a contrarian is because the majority of the MMA community / media has no original thoughts and just regurgitate each other. Nothing I say in this video is up for debate. Bullet point number 1, Topuria as a superstar, as a quote superstar, end quote, lacks any real evidence. Islam, second bullet point, Islam beat the same guys as Topuria, but in their primes, therefore should have more relevance to pound for pound. Boom. So, I know I'm going through a little bit, but I was seeing these comments earlier, and it was driving me nuts, man. It was absolutely driving me nuts. I seen the guy, somebody sent me a clip of him, the guy Mexican martial arts, commented on it and said this guy's a genius. So shout out to Mexican martial arts. All right, let me go in these comments again. Let's see what else we got. Joey makes himself look so stupid. Dude's just a hater if the fighter isn't Muslim. That is just simply not true. It's crazy when you debunk bias, bullshit, then that means you're just glazing. Dude, what's the problem with people saying Ilia's a superstar? Bro, this guy's amazing. Maybe because it's simply not true. Social media following does not indicate star power. Yeah. Joe, here's your comment, dude, in the chat. Joe, you always say you don't care about rankings. They are meaningless. That is true. They are meaningless when it comes to matchmaking, okay? But my point was, people are glazing Ilia for beating the same guys Islam beat out of their primes and using that as evidence to say Ilia is better than Islam. It makes no sense to me. So I responded and said, yeah, I don't care about matchmaking based on rankings. The Topuria glaze acting like a winner of a 35-year-old Oliveira making him better than Islam is an embarrassment. It's not even a real title. What did Patty's head coach interview do? Joey, they hate on Islam for fighting Moicano, who was number 10 and finished him in the first round on short notice. But when Alex fight Khalil, who was number 8 in a full camp in a 4-round war, yeah, they glaze him for it. Or how about this? How about they're like, yeah, man, he beat a 36-year-old Dustin Poirier. Yeah, that Dustin Poirier whooped the guy Ilia beat that you guys give credit for, whooped him twice and is about to whoop him a third time. So, yeah, I mean, for me, you guys need to understand, it may seem like, oh, you're defending this guy. I'm just trying to defend dumbass narratives that I see regurgitated. It's just the dumbest narratives ever regurgitated. It really is annoying. Also, Poirier got gifted a title shot, never even deserved it. Exactly. Exactly. Plus, what really aggravates me about this whole thing is they're glazing Ilia, but they don't want him to fight Arman. Chandler never DM'd me back. It's been 4 days straight. You made perfect arguments. Don't listen to them bums. And at the end of the day, if you want to say, well, I think Topuria fucks Islam up, so I'm ranking him pound for pound number 1, fair enough. That's fine. I have no argument. No argument there. It's people are like, man, he beat Charles. He won a fake title. Like, I don't get it. He won a fake title against Charles Oliveira. He won a fake title against Charles Oliveira. And that's supposed to be, I just don't get it. You seen that Ilia TMZ Sports said Islam is a void and that's why he moved up to 170, saying Patty's no challenge. Then if he's not a challenge, then fight Arman, who's the real contender. Exactly. Ilia Arman better be next, man. It better be next. Who you love more, your wife or the one who vapes? I don't know. We'll see what happens in the chat tonight. Ilia Glaze is unbearable today. Laura Sanko was saying Habib would struggle versus Ilia. Dude, it's crazy how much Habib is in these guys' head. Ariel made a video today someone sent me. That, man, is Ilia better than Habib? Dude, he literally beat Islam's leftovers. That's my complaint. At the bare minimum, it's Ilia's getting hype off of beating Islam's leftovers, and Islam never got that very same hype. Patty should fight the winner of Max Poirier. Joey, how satisfying is it when Arman was telling Ariel to his face that Makhachev, this Ilia, and these two aren't even comparable? He's right, man. I just don't understand. Man. It's no different when they hyped up Max from beating up Justin Gaethje after eye poking him twice. Are you going to make a video on Bo's recent lives? What did he say, man? What did he say? Fill me in. I might. I could go for some Bo Nickal hate this week. Word around the campfire is Colby Covington, Dan Hooker. Jay Prime Habib would have break Topuria. I would literally pick Habib to finish Topuria in the first round, second round, latest. Imagine Habib came back and beat Topuria. You know how big that fight would be? That would be a superstar fight in the making. Yeah, Patty's still 2 fights away. I say 1 fight away, depending on how the division's playing out. But what exactly all did Bo say? Chimaev, DDP, and New. Yeah, Chimaev's gonna win, man. I'm gonna get a lot of heat saying I'm a Khamzat D rider and this and that and this and that and this and that. Bloody bloody bloody. Bloody 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 this and that. Bloody bloody bloody. Excuse me. And then it's gonna happen. And then it's gonna happen. And it's going to be an absolute beauty to watch. He said they took him out of context when he said fans can suck it. Yeah. How was he taking? Dude, was he talking about me? Because I made a video about that. They clipped the vid and took him out of context. What else? Is there anything else than that? There has to be more than that. Otherwise, I'm not making a video on it. But how was that out of context? It's funny when Arman told Ariel Ilia's choosing his opponents and Ariel got butthurt about it. Dude, Ariel is the biggest Ilia D rider right now. You have to understand, it's all about money. They want this mega superstar because it's good for them. It's the entirety of the media. It's the entirety of the media. I want to bet on Khamzat to make some quick cash, but DDP always finds a way to win. I don't know if I should. Fight that's coming up, I should definitely bet on it. It would be Khamzat. I wouldn't advise betting on anything. I don't like the thought of risking money to multi-million-dollar corporations, but I'm pretty confident Khamzat wins. Ilia ducked Mavsar, nobody cared. Islam ducked nobody, and they complain. Exactly. I'll tell you this right now. You guys ready to hear this? Mavsar is tougher than Charles Oliveira at lightweight. And the crazy thing is, yeah, Ilia's Charles's style is tailor-made for Ilia. And we all knew that going into the fight. It's not like it's a revisionist history. It's not like we made revisionist history. I mean, it's the facts. It's literally facts. Bo said he could take you in a straight wrestling match. He better not have. Dude, imagine you would have said that. Imagine you would have challenged me to a wrestling match. Ilia would smoke Armin in 2 rounds. It wouldn't shock me if Armin won. I wouldn't be confident in Ilia in that one. I would pick Ilia, but I wouldn't be confident in it. Charles fell off badly. Armin bullied him. I know. They're like, man, Armin or Charles almost had 2 submission attempts, man. Yes or no, guys? Who is the tougher matchup from Ilia? For Ilia? Mavsar or Oliveira? I don't know if the Chiwewe versus Font is legit. Mavsar at 145 is a much tougher challenge for Topuria than washed up 35-year-old Charles Oliveira, whose style is tailor-made for Topuria. Let's do this. Undefeated Mavsar at 145 is a much tougher challenge for Topuria than washed up 35-year-old Charles Oliveira, whose style is tailor-made. We'll just say for him. We don't need Topuria again. I even think Jean Silva is a tougher challenge as well. So that means Topuria ducked them for the easier match up. So that must mean... There we go. That'll be a good one to get them riled up. So that must mean Topuria ducked them for the easier matchup. Boom. Post. Islam's win over Charles was far more impressive than Ilia's because he faced a confident on-streak Charles, also submitted him, which is way harder. Agreed. Is Jeff Neal Prates co-main now? Can we get a sneaky peek preview detailed breakdown of the stylistic matchup between Islam and JDM? JDM's a tough matchup. I'm going to be honest. I think Islam will be able to get him down. I think Islam is going to be stronger than Bilal at 170. And while JDM scrambles well, sometimes he puts himself in bad positions while he's scrambling. And I think Islam's jiu-jitsu is just so unbelievable that he will find a submission. He will find a Darce. He'll find a guillotine. He'll find something. Anaconda. He'll find something. But if Jack can stuff the takedowns enough where he's starting to feel confident on the feet, then it could go bad for Islam. But I think JDM is going to be worried about the takedown. I don't think he's ever going to get a chance to really build his confidence up. And JDM isn't like a one-punch KO you dead type of fighter. He has good power. He's a big guy. And I do worry about the size disadvantage, but I think Islam is going to put on decent size and decent muscle mass for this fight. So essentially what I think is going to happen is JDM will look strong early. He'll defend a couple takedowns. Islam will push him against the fence a little bit. They'll be striking. They'll both land a few shots. Islam might even get, a bloody nose or something. But eventually, Islam will look for a takedown, and JDM will try to scramble out. Islam will snatch up a guillotine, snatch up a Darce, snatch up an Anaconda, or potentially snatch his back, work from there, and eventually find a rear naked choke. So, that's what I'm thinking. Islam by sub. If JDM can keep it on the feet and not worry about the takedown, JDM will win because he's the better boxer. But Islam, his elite striking combined with the fact that he has the takedown threat and his jiu-jitsu threat, like JDM wasn't scared to get taken down by Bilal because he knew there was no submission threat. He's going to be terrified to get taken down by Islam. How is Islam a bigger star than Ilia when your UFC 317 live stream got 200K views? If you think that's how superstardom works, you're smoking dick. You think Gamrot could beat Ilia? It's possible, but I wouldn't pick him. So, I wouldn't pick him. Gamrot's kind of underrated, though. MVP striking is underrated. They might change the scoring criteria. I'm here for it. JDM will win. Super fight we didn't know we wanted. JDM Ilia. That's never happening. That's never happening. Hold up. Wait a minute. Shout out to Mike. Shout out to Mike in chat for the $30 PayPal dono. Appreciate you, Mike. Appreciate you, Mike. Thank you, Mike, for the $30 PayPal dono. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you for supporting independent MMA media. Dude's always dropping PayPal donos. Appreciate it. I did not see Bow and Arrow today, but I've heard about it from multiple people. Kara, made woman around here. Was it more than just he was taken out of context, or were there other delusional remarks as well? Was there other delusional remarks? Because if I can get a whole video out of it, I'll do it. But I'm not going to like force a video that I don't need to make. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Charles has fallen off, sadly. Going the distance with Chandler as good as any Dude, he looked like shit against Chandler. I said that back then, too. It's not like I'm playing revisionist history. Islam barely fights because of the extreme weight cut. That's simply not true. So Ilia fought twice last year. Islam got injured and still fought in what, June and then January? So calm down. I would like to get Bilal on, man. You guys got to make that happen. You guys got to make that happen. I can't make it happen. I'd love to get Bilal on. Make a bow video, ain't nothing going on this week. Yeah, but there has to be something. Islam barely fight because of extreme weight cut, because he does, and after he takes free hydrate, takes him to recover, then ready to fight, but they criticize him for being a weight. I don't know what you're getting at there. I don't think he's a weight bully. Remember when Alex Pereira clearly lost an ice cream robbery, or when Habib left? Dude, I seen somebody said it before I read it, but I forgot to read it aloud. Remember when Charles would have beat Habib? It's crazy. Habib is still in these dudes' minds. That's it. Basically, he said he was speaking hypothetically, and it's clearly a blatant lie. I know we could see the podcast. I wonder if he took down that podcast. You think Topuria's going to fight again in 2025? If he doesn't, I'm going to be pissed, man. I want to see him fight in 2025. When's the watch coming, Mike? When's the watch coming? When's the watch coming? Camille, thank you, bro. We'll see. I don't think it's happening, man. I don't know about Strickland. He fights somewhat weird, too. Awesome videos. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Bo is wrestling in Hawk's new pro wrestling promo, Real American Freestyle. His first match is in August. So basically, he's done with the sport. Remember I told you guys his career was over after Rainer Day Ritter? I told you he was ready to quit. Remember I told you guys that? Remember I told you essentially he was a Paige Van Zandt? Essentially he was a Sage Northcutt? I feel like after June we just had, the UFC picked up some serious, much-needed steam. Some awesome fights down the stretch. Jackson, I have a great idea. I know we've kind of mulled it over and talked about different things, and we got to wait for the right moment. If there's the right picture, and Khamzat destroys DDP, I think we got to do it, bro. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I think we have to do it. I think we got to do it. What do you think about that? I think that would be a mega moment in history. And if he does run through him the way I think it's going to happen, there's got to be at least one sick picture. It will happen. Facts. Bilal has now 4K subs. He needs you more than you need him. Sad about it. Well, that's what I was hoping for. I tweeted to him the other day. I was hoping that maybe because he started a YouTube channel, he would want to, come on. You do realize Ilia... I just realized Ilia took 8 months to fight Max and took Islam 7 months to fight Moicano, but Ilia was sitting out for 8 months again and say Islam is not active. Dude, it's a massive hypocrisy. It's going to be hard for me. I'm picking Dricus. So you want Dricus to win, and so that's why it's hard for you, or just because you're picking Dricus? See, Dricus ain't going to win, bro. But hey, if the photo is good, we might have to. That's what I'm thinking, bro. I just feel like it's going to be a legendary moment. I can feel it. I'm telling you. I can feel it coming. It's just a matter of, does the cameraman get a good enough shot of Khamzat celebrating afterwards? And then I really got to figure something out, because I still haven't done the Adesanya painting justice, honestly. I just sat it back there. I thought it looked cool in the background. Isn't that weird, Jackson? Every time you click on one of these videos, you see that in the background. You're like, I did that. Dude, it's so sick. I look at it all the time like, damn, I can't believe this dude did this. If Merab beats Sandhagen then Pantoja, does he become pound for pound #1? Sure. Make sure I'm in the background of that picture. Camille, I expect you to finance it, bro. Jackson's got to get his money worth, bro. I expect you to finance it, Camille. Yeah, we need a new background at some point. I know, man. I know. It's just hard. I hate change. But eventually I got to redo the background. What I'm honestly thinking about is getting the most bland background ever, and then occasionally swap in different photos. Ilia fans are the most delusional right now, not going to lie. They think Ilia beats Habib. Dog, Habib took the people's best shot and just ate it, not bleeding, not wobbling, nothing. Dude, Habib would ragdoll Ilia. We need a picture of Bo Nickal. Yeah. Yep. Just embrace the change. I hate change, man. I absolutely hate change. I hate it, man. I'm slacking on so many things because I hate change. Slacking on so many things. I fought Khamzat since 170 for many years. He can be 3-division champ, but DDP's going to win. Mark my words. Okay. I feel like you just made all of that up. But alrighty. DDP is a tough fight. Dude, DDP's a savage, man. I think he's going out cold in the first round. I really do believe it. Dude, Ariel was so butthurt when Ehrman said Ilya's a different level, man. Absolutely hilarious. How do you think Khamzat wins? I think he rear naked chokes. I think he chokes DDP. I'm not going to say rear naked choke just yet, but probably rear naked choke. DDP refuses to tap, and he just goes to sleep. I'm surprised you were writing off DDP so easily. Khamzat is a beast, but DDP is champion for a reason. Look, I don't rate those two Strickland wins too highly. Strickland's a fucking bum. Adesanya made his career. Adesanya made Strickland's career, man. Like, I don't want to play revisionist history, but DDP isn't, like, his resume isn't that crazy. It's good. What biases do you feel you have? I definitely want Francis Ngannou to be successful. When people hate on a fighter unreasonably, I want that fighter to succeed. But I don't let any bias affect my analysis. Like, Sean's a beta male pussy who I can't stand and I find him annoying, but my analysis is still on point. I can hate a person, which I don't even hate anyone. If I say hate, I don't mean actual hate. I can dislike someone and I can still give objective analysis. if that makes sense. Khamzat couldn't finish Burns or Usman in 3 rounds. What makes you think he beats Dricus in 1 round? Because Usman's better than DDP. You like that one? Who has beat Sean Strickland? His style is so fucking ugly to fight against. I feel like DDP did a great job against him. He did, but Strickland's still a bum. Okay? Can you imagine if Boris finishes DDP faster than Rob? Insanity. That would be insane. I would rank Khamzat pound for pound number 1 at that point. At that point, I would give Khamzat number 1 pound for pound. That is a fact. It's a new thing called nuance that people seem to forget. Here are the facts. How does DDP blitz strike when he knows Boers will be able to take him down? DDP's not a good back foot fighter. Yeah, dude. Go watch the Brunson fight. I don't think Dricus, even if he doubled his wrestling skill level, is going to be enough, man. I just don't think so. I just simply don't think so, man. Even if Dricus doubled his skill set, since the Brunson fight, I still don't think he gets it done. I really don't. I really simply don't. But it is what it is. We'll see. Pantoja will choke out Joshua Van. We'll see. If Khamzat destroys DDP in 1 round, I think there needs to be talks about him being the face of the UFC or a superstar people think Topuria is. For sure. I think Khamzat's a star in the making. But we'll see. See Muhammad Makhachev saying how the UFC said he causes problem while Sean, who's a soy boy, jump in the octagon and try to punch a smaller guy. Yeah, he's right, man. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It is bullshit, man. Number 1 bullshit. Number 1 bullshit. I really hate the talks of fighters being the next star. When Conor was the face, there was no argument. I feel like there ever is a star, you won't need to argue that he is or isn't. 100%. They'll bring back Makhachev eventually. Hopefully. They should. Can Bryce Mitchell have success at 135? No. Bryce is a bum, man. Bryce is a scrub who got elevated off his edgy remarks. Joe, I mean, it's pretty clear how much star potential Chimaev has. Just look at where Chimaev and Topuria are before their title fights. Chimaev is a closer start to Ilia right now, and he ain't even being champ. Agreed. And Bryce took down Ilia. True. I remember people thought Bryce would beat Ilia. I would pick Islam to finish Ilia. I mean, you know what Islam would have done? Islam would have finished Charles in the first round too. Joey could actually do pretty good in Squid Game because he can galvanize a following, sure. Yeah, I can get a group together with their allegiances. If Bryce taking down Ilia with control time, then Armin beats him via ground and pound. That's why I want to see that fight, man. But nobody else wants to see that, John. Nobody else wants to see that, John, man. It's annoying as hell. Jesus. Holy shit. Anyway. Anywho. Huzaifa with the 199. Khamzat will be a massive star too soon. August 16th. I believe so. Huzaifa. I believe so, man. Massive. I think he'll be... If he runs through DDP, I think he's the biggest star in the UFC. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Chase. Thank you for the $9.99. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, Chase. Joey galvanizing large groups of grown men with his throat. Jackson, I forgot what the timing was. Did you ever come to DC? We should have met up, bro. Huzaifa, thank you for the $1.99. Any insight on when Patty will fight Gaethje? I have no idea because it seems like it's not August. Did they announce officially Jeff Neal versus Protez is co-main or no? Yes or no? Did they announce that official as the co-main event? I've been checked out today. So I'm curious. Is that official as the co-main? I know the fight is official. But yeah, I want to see Ilia fight anyone that's not Bryce Mitchell or 35 plus. Agreed. Or just someone on a decent winning streak. Charles is another case of undeserved title shots, and his defeat shows why. How long have I been saying that? How long have I been telling you guys I'm tired of these undeserved title shots? What are the point? For now on, I'm just saying undeserved title shot, ain't picking them. Think about it. I mean, horrible pick on my end. But Kai Kara France arguably didn't deserve it. I mean, he wasn't skipping over anyone. Oh, thank you, Huzaifa, for the $1.99. Your take on Khamzat just now, spot on. What about him being a mega superstar? If he wins, 100% mega superstar face of the UFC. I did go to DC and got to stay at some super nice hotel for a wedding I went to. I had a bathtub in my room and everything. Dude, why didn't you remind me? Why didn't you remind me, bro? I did not see Bo Nickal and Helwani already. Was it just the one line that was delusional? Like, how am I supposed to make a video on that if it's just one thing? I need more than just one thing. I need more than just that. Shout out to Huzaifa for the $1.99s. I guess the $4.99 still not working. Chimaev is the most followed non-champion on Instagram, 9.7 million followers. How many of those did he buy? Fake IG followers. Check. Okay, so somebody get ready to do some math for me, all right? So I don't have to do it myself. Okay. So, Ilia Topuria. Okay, Ilia has... Somebody get ready to do this math. Where is his number of followers? So, Ilia has 10.9 million followers. So, essentially... 11 million, but let's just say 10.9 million. 54% are fake followers. So how many followers does Topuria have? Somebody do the math for me and put it in chat. He has 10.9 million followers and 54% is fake. Okay? So someone get that number for me. Then I'm going to look up Khamzat Chimaev. So someone get that number for me when we're talking about IG followers. So, Khamzat Chimaev has 9.7 million followers. What's his at? How do I figure out it? Oh, it's Khamzat_Chimaev. So, he has, what did I say? Chimaev has 9.7 million. 31%, we'll just round up for both of them. 31% is fake. So, again, 9.7 million, 31% is fake. How many does he have now? Can anybody tell me? So, what were the numbers? 5 million is Ilia Topuria's, correct? That means 5 million of Ilia's followers are correct and 6.7 for Khamzat. So, even the dumbass social media following narrative... People arguing about social media followers tells you the state of the sport. Days, you know how long I've been talking shit about this. So, Ilia also has a ton of fake followers. That's what we're talking about. Shout out to the one who vapes in chat. The made man around here. So, there you go, boys. Khamzat has more real followers, 6.7 million. There you go. Back in the day, UFC commentary made the whole product more exciting. Nowadays, they just yell over each other, saying the same dumb shit. That's not something I'd make a video about. It's something I would include in a different video, but no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. There was bums. There was bums, fake bums, stupid, failed media members telling me Colby Covington was a mega star because he got some YouTube views. I swear everyone's so brain dead and all they think about is, I need social media notoriety. I need the money that comes with social media notoriety. I feel like this feels like the MMA media convincing themselves Ilia's a star is honestly making me less interested in Ilia. I know. You see Arnold Allen saying in his comments that he's fighting Yair next? I think you sent me that, didn't you? You agree Colby Covington should retire and fade into obscurity where he belongs? Yes. I do. Huzefa, thank you for the 199. Chimaev did not buy followers. Yeah. Can anyone tell me, did Bo say anything crazy other than he was taken out of context? Can anyone tell me anything other than he said he was taken out of context? Anything else? Anything? I guess not. I guess not. Damn. Lazy Boy has 2 million followers. Is he a superstar? Nope. Not really, but your commentary on Bo is always hilarious. For sure, top 5 pound for pound if Chimaev becomes champ. Ariel called him out, saying he remembers the... Ariel called him out for saying he'll remember the peeps that talk shit about him. I wonder if he'll remember me. I would smoke Bo in a pure wrestling match. You guys know that, right? I would smoke Bo in a pure wrestling match. Just never forget that. Just never forget that I would smoke Bo in a pure wrestling match. I remember the great argument that Colby Covington is a draw. Great times. Yeah. And remember, I wasn't even in the argument. Remember? Joey, is there a moment that stands out to the time of watching the UFC where you've seen a fighter get disrespected so badly in a single moment? Stipe Miocic, after he got KO'd by DC, was the most disrespectful moment I've seen in UFC history. Me and my buddy used to jump on party chat after the fights and talk about him. Dude, we were going off. Like, it was ridiculous. Stipe was long reigning heavyweight champion, right? He took on DC coming up a weight class. Gets brutally KO'd in the first round after being long reigning champion, GOAT heavyweight. And they bring in PED suspended, not having a win in like 7 years, Brock Lesnar, to have a WWE altercation with DC to set up a WWE style championship fight that never happened and didn't even give Stipe a post-fight interview. It was humiliating. It was embarrassing. I would have had a 40-minute rant video if I was around at the time. Gun to your head, does Fluffy Hernandez ever win a title? No. Gun to my head, I say no, and I think I live. Give your lightweight rankings. Armin's number 1. Ilia's number 2. I don't know. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. I would go Armin number 1. Well, they still show Islam here. Let me do something. I got a cool idea that we can do a little bit of. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I got a cool idea. Boys. Let me put my chat over here. Let me pop here. Studio mode. We do this. Lightweight. What? It won't let me move him? It won't let me get rid of Ilia. It won't let me get rid of Ilia. So let me do this then. Let me pull up lightweight. It won't let me get rid of it. So let me put this on screen real quick for you boys. You know, I went to... Yeah, how did you like it, dude? I remember you did tell me you were going to throw... I meant to ask you how you liked it. Reaction left. YouTube video. UFC. How did you like it, brother? So let's just do this. Okay, let's transfer that there. Thank you for the 199. So there is the lightweight rankings, okay? I'm going to go back over here. And I'm going to hit back. And I'm just going to do the lightweight rankings in the pound for pound. Okay? So let's get rid of everyone who's not a lightweight currently. Is Max Holloway technically lightweight? I'll leave him in there. I'll leave all those guys in there. Okay, so who else do I need to add? Justin Gaethje, Dustin Poirier. Justin Gaethje, Dustin. Who else do I need to add, boys? We'll do my top 10. Dan Hooker, Gamrot, Dariush. We'll say Patty, Gamrot, Dariush. Okay. Let's see who else we got in here. Yeah, I don't want any of these. You know, I'll put Fiziev in there too. So I put Fiziev. Let's see, who else can I add? I don't want Moicano in here. All right, so I'll just do a top 11. I'll do a top 11. Let's see. Let me take a look. So I'll shrink that down so you can see my full list. Let's see. Let me see. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Okay, so when I go to lightweight, I can't move Ilia. So I'm going to do my lightweight rankings as the pound for pound list. So first off, right off jump, Islam is number 1. If Islam is still here, Islam is here. Let me ask you guys this. Should I keep Islam on this list or no? He moved up to welterweight. Should I keep Islam on this list or no? What do you guys think? So I had a pretty good floor seats, but I still found myself looking at the big screen a lot. Atmosphere was sick. Oh, I never put Hooker in here. I thought I did. I said his name, but I never added him. No, he left. Nah, no. Everyone's saying no. So I'll get rid of Islam. Okay. But he never said. I'm just going to leave him off. Most people said no. Or should I leave him? We'll leave him for now. Okay. My rankings. My official rankings. Boom. Boom. No. No. All right. I got Armin first. I will take Ilia second. He's got a point. Okay, I'll add him back then. I'll add him back. Either way, you can ignore him if you don't want him there. So I would make Islam number 1, Armin number 2, Ilia number 3. Then after that, it gets a little dicey. It gets a little dicey. I don't think Max is all that great. Would Charles beat Max, though? I think Charles would beat Max. I think Dustin would beat Max. I think Patty beats Justin. I think Gamrot beats Justin. Does Dan Hooker beat Justin? Fiziev definitely beats Dariush. Oh, man. This is tougher than I thought. You'd have Ilia over Armin. You're probably right. I should have Ilia over Armin. But I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right. I would pick Armin over Ilia. And I'm trying to think of Armin's wins. He KO'd Beneil. I was just ranking Armin higher considering he's beaten more lightweights. But you're right. I'll take Ilia over Armin in the rankings just because he did beat Charles by KO where Armin won a decision. So after Armin is where it gets a little bit dicey. Charles beats Dustin. Charles beats Max. You guys are going to call me crazy because part of it's just subjective. Patty probably beats Max. He probably outgrapples him. Probably beats Dustin. Probably loses to Charles. Probably loses to Charles, to be honest. Dustin beats Max. Justin Gaethje's a dead body. I'll put Dan Hooker over top of him. There's my rankings right there, I think. There's my rankings right there, boys. What do you think? There's my top 12 right there. There's my top 12, I think. I would even flirt with the idea of this. I'm just trying to think. Would I pick Patty over Dustin? I don't know. Because if Dustin can keep it standing, he wrecks Patty bad. So you know what? Just because Patty only beat Chandler, I'll move him back. But I'm keeping Patty over Holloway because I think Patty would be too physical for Max. I think. You're way too high on Patty. It's not about being high on it, but a lot of these guys are old and washed up. Man. You think Max beats Patty easily? I think Patty beats Max, dude. He would out-grapple him. Max up a weight class. Hooker over Gamrot. I think Gamrot beats Hooker in a rematch. I know Hooker already beat him. I don't care. It was razor close. Dariush is stuck in the mud. Low-key, I already want to do this, but I can't. Oh, my goodness. I think this would be my rankings. Man. Based on what they've done, it probably should be closer to this. Based on what they've actually done, it probably should be closer to this. This is based on just my personal opinion. And I know all this is based on my personal opinion. I think Gamrot's better than Hooker. I don't care that Hooker beat him. That was a bit ago. And low-key, I could really see Patty beating Dustin and Charles. I could see Patty at number 4. You have to realize Patty has jiu-jitsu. He'd go to the ground with Charles. Now, would he get chinned on the feet before then? Probably. So that's why I'll put him down here. So, yeah. I already made my own pound for pound the other day. It's too subjective. It's difficult. No, Chandler would not be in the top 15. Chandler would not be in the top 15 at all. Yeah, hold on, Ragebait. This is my official lightweight rankings. This is the real lightweight rankings, okay? If you guys got a problem with it, you can step to me. Do the featherweight rankings? Oh my goodness. You guys actually want me to do the featherweight rankings? Yes or no in chat? I'm not going to sit here and do every division, okay? But does anyone want me to make a featherweight rankings real quick? But let me put this back how it was. So this would officially be my rankings right now. I'm not doing them all. Dude, somebody said, where's King Green at? Where's King Green at? All right, let me back up to the fan rankings. Let me go to featherweight. Well, Alexander Volkanovski is that champion. I can't change that at all. So I'm just going to stick with what this is right now. Yes or no, do I keep Max in the division? He said he's moving up to lightweight. Do I still keep him? Do I still keep Max in the division? Yes or no? Is Ilia still even ranked in here? Remove Max for now. Max is out. All right, Max is gone. All right. So I would have Movsar for sure is number 1. I would have Diego Lopez at number 2. After that is where it gets dicey for me. Is Arnold Allen better than Yair? And then I'm also trying to think of all the resumes and whatnot. Look, if this is based, see, it all depends on your criteria. So first off, I'll just go with this right now. I'll move Brian Ortega Brian Ortega would lose to Yusuf Zalal as well. So I'll move him down. Low key, if it's based on my analysis of their skill set, this is my rankings. I think Yair's kind of a puss, man. But Arnold Allen doesn't grapple enough. I'll move Lerone Murphy up to 4. I'll move him up. I'll move him up. Ortega, does he beat Danny Gay? See, it's tough, man. It's tough. I think Silva should be over Lopez because he beats him. Yeah, see, it's weird because I think Silva's better than Lopez. But am I basing it off how I feel, or am I basing it off of partially record as well? Okay, so if I'm just basing on the skill level of each fighter, okay? I'm taking Movsar at number 1. Does Gene Silva lose to any of these guys? I don't think so. Other than Movsar, potentially. Lerone Murphy, I'll keep him where he's at. Aljamain probably beats Yair. You know, I think Yusuf Zalal probably beats Josh Emmett. I'm not sure that he beats Yair, so I'll leave him where he is. I'll keep it. This is my featherweight rankings. This is my featherweight rankings right here, boys. That's what I'm going with. That's what I'm going with. Yeah, but we've never seen Allen really out-grappled badly. We've never seen him really out-grappled badly. So that's my featherweight rankings. Right there. Yeah, you're right. Cater doesn't even belong. There's probably other guys who I could add. But I'm not going to go that far. Low-key, you know what? I'll make a hot take right now. I'll say Yusuf beats Aljamain and Yair. I'm high on Yusuf Zalal. So I'll say right now, based on my vibes, I'll go with this. There's my top 10. I don't even want Brian Ortega in it. You know what? Ortega loses to Dan Ige. All right, I'll say Steve Garcia's over Calvin Kattar, but I'm not going to add him. There's my top 10 right there, boys. What do you think? Aljo had a razor-close fight with Movsar. He's number 7. Styles make fights, bro. He gets beat up by Yusuf Zalal. You pick Onama over Ortega? I don't know. Y'all gotta... I can't... I'm not going to sit here and do every rankings, okay? I'm not doing heavyweight. Cut Zalal. I'll do bantamweight real quick. Easy. No. Easy work. I'll say Marcus McGee beats Kyler Phillips and Eamon Zahabi. Low key, I'll put Henry Cejudo all the way down there. I think Henry Cejudo is a washed up bum. Marcus McGee beats Rob Font. He probably beats Marlon Vera. Who would win, Song or Figgy? Song or Figgy? That's probably what I would go with. This is probably what I would go with right here. Merab, Umar, Piotr, Mario Batista, Corey Sanhagen, Sean O'Malley. You know what? Actually, Montel, I just seen someone mention Montel. He goes up here as well. You know, I'd pick Vinicius Salivera over both these guys too. So there's some. You know what? I'd pick him over him too. You know what? Fuck it. I'd pick him over him. I'm higher on these contenders. There you go. There's my rankings, boys. What do you guys think of this one? What are you guys thinking over this one? Oh, Sono's in here? Sono's in here? That's automatic. He goes down here. Sona, that bomb. Sona's in here. There we go. Move Sean O'Malley down to number 12, if that's the case. Now, but being dead serious, he's probably a little bit better than Song. He might even beat Sandhagen. What do you guys think? Does anybody have any glaring issues with this one? I don't know how Henderson did. That's my rankings right there. Have a good night, brother. Keep grinding. Sona, I've been waiting for you to drop a dono, dude. When are you just gonna drop a dono in here, man? Just to show your loyalty around these parts. You know you love the channel, bro. You might as well. I've been waiting for Tim to get me on, man. He keeps hitting me up at inopportune times. I'm not doing any more. This is the last one I'm doing. This was fun. This was a good idea. It was a good idea. You guys didn't even bother to like the stream, and you guys want me to do all of them? We got 58 likes. We got 58 likes in this bitch. We got 210 in here. We got 210 here. We got 58 likes. 58 likes. Boom. Back to this. You guys are just going to have me go through every fucking division. Get the likes to 100, or someone drop a $100 bomb, and I'll do another division. That's your guys' agreement right there. That's what you guys get. 100 likes or a $100 bomb, I'll do another division. Anyway, this is Affy. Thank you for the $6.99 Canadian. Patty versus Ilia. If it happens, how do you see that going? I think Patty will do better than Charles Oliveira did, but I think Ilia slumps him. So Ilia second round KO. Bo, welcome to Wrestling Match with John Jones, new pro wrestling promo now that he's retired. Dude, you know Bo's retired too, right? He's mentally broken. I think Patty will try to fight a much smarter fight. I think he'll grapple early and often. I think he'll get clipped up in the first round, but be able to eat it. And then second round, he gets caught with a shot. That's going to put him to sleep. So I go second round KO. Patty has a better chance to beat Ilia than Charles. Yeah, Charles doesn't have any head movement. We all saw that coming. Do the rankings of the big boys at heavyweight? No. Mobstar's getting slept by Silva. Yeah, they'll probably make him fight him next. Thank you for the $6.99 Canadian, bro. I appreciate you, my friend. I appreciate you very, very much. Appreciate you very, 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 very much. Pat said, what's good? CM Punk is the new welterweight GOAT. I'll die on this hill. Yeah, me too, Pat. I agree. I'm assuming you saw that comment. Was that you that left that comment or no? Do women's bantamweight? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. This is Affy. Thank you for the $2.79 Canadian. Let's see if Scousers can get knocked out. Yeah, let's find out, man. Sorcerers, can they get knocked out? Can Sorcerers get knocked? Huzaifa dipped out, man. What happened to Huzaifa, man? He dipped. Did I not read him or something? Okay. Nah, but I align with that comment. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, my friend. Damn. Women bantamweight is interesting. I think Jacqueline Calvacante is underrated. Yeah, her next fight, I'm going to put 10 units on her if she's the dog, because I heard the dogs are barking. So I'll probably put 10 units on her is what I'm thinking. Best main event of 2025 is this weekend? Yeah, nothing. There's no card this weekend, you bum. There is no card this weekend. Thank God for that. I like having an off week. For show. Women's, that's what I'm saying. Okay, I see. I thought you were talking about Derek Lewis versus Taliesin Teixeira. Bummy as hell. Worst gamblers or contender series bettors? Imagine being a contender series better. Imagine bet. Yeah, man, I got 3 units on the contender series. These dudes are obsessed. This is Affy. Think of the 279. How do I become a member or whatever? Okay, you have to do it in your browser or on a desktop computer, but you can do it on your browser. Just request desktop site. But I'll drop the link so you can become a member if you want to become a member. If you want access to all the live streams, you have to become a tier 2 member. I want to get 500 members, tier 2 members at some point. Boom, there's the link. You got 2 units on the LFA, brother. Thank you for the 279. This is Affy. Appreciate you, brother. Dude's dropping 279s like it's going out of style. If anyone else wants to become a member, there's the link in chat. If you want to watch all the live streams. If you want to watch all the live streams, they're all on that second tier of membership. Can you bet on Tough? Don't tell me you can bet on Tough. There's no way. There's no way you're allowed to bet on Tough. I don't believe it. I'm not buying it for one gosh darn second. This is Affy becomes a beta shill. I'm waiting for when somebody else is going to become a sycophant. We need more sycophants around here. Do a Hill family Thanksgiving rankings. I don't think so because it's pre-recorded. Wouldn't shock me if they find a way. Been listening for 3-4 years. It's time to become a member. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you pledging your $2.99. Tough watch-alongs. Dude, somebody sent me, this was a while ago. This was like 2 years ago. Somebody was doing Tough recap YouTube videos. I'm like, damn, I couldn't imagine being that desperate for content. Tough recaps videos. I'm waiting. At least a couple people can become sycophants while I'm live, right? If you're going to become a sycophant, do it now. You can bet on Tough on Bet Online. You're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me. Who's doing that? Do I need to see a video of you talking about Bo returning to wrestling? Would be super funny. I think I might need to do a video on Bo. I've gotten like 150 people asking me to do a video on Bo. Like, you guys just want me to hate on him? Just to hate on him? Wade, thank you for the $4.99. I added a few fake IG followers. Does that mean I have aura and I'm a megastar now? Maybe I'll get a Hawani interview. 100%, dude. Depending on how many you added, if you got Instagram followers, that means you're a star, man. You're a star, man. A couple fake Instagram followers. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you for the $4.99 plus $4.99 donation. That makes you a superstar in my book. Video is sponsored by Bet365. Yeah. Love your content, Joey. You're the Green Goblin MMA. Haha, you say things no one wants to hear. That's what I do, man. I just speak facts. I'm being dead serious. I know some people will never believe this. I genuinely have no motives. I have no motives at all. I just give my honest opinion. You low-key called it about Bo? About him being a hypocrite and a bum? Yeah, I've been saying that for years. Industry plant. I'm just pissed I didn't pick against him. Sign up on my betting page, premium. It's $50 a month, but it's worth it. Yeah. We need you to go to these press conferences. They're never going to give me. They're never going to give me credentials. Probably. I mean, it's possible, but Dana's too soft, man. Dana's genuinely just too soft. He would not be able to handle it. Don't talk too much shit on Bo. He's just a memory of an elephant. I could just make a video and in the front make it a full disclaimer. This is just a hater video. I just need more info. Did he say anything too crazy? Damn, Bo looks like a fucking dweeb. You've been saying that. You've been saying that for years. I know. I've been saying that since he was on Dana White's Contender Series, that he was an industry plant bum. They were trying to convince you. They were at one point they were saying Bo was a superstar. Do you guys remember that? Bo was such a quitter running away from the UFC because he lost. Remember I told you guys, I think he's broken mentally. He may never return. I'm being dead serious. Remember, I don't remember exactly the words I said, but remember I told you he was going to be like Paige Van Zandt? He's a WWE guy now, basically. I don't think he will return. Maybe not. If he's doing all... When's he wrestling, man? Did he say anything about his return? He said he wanted a November return? Okay. Can Gaethje retire? I don't want him fighting Ilia. If they do Ilia Gaethje next, I swear on my life, I'm going to go off. I swear on my life, I am going the fuck off. See, you guys couldn't even get 100 likes if you guys wanted it so bad. Can I become a sycophant right now, or is it a time-based thing? It's the tier 3 of membership. So there should be an option. There's 3 different tiers of membership. Sycophant's the highest tier. So the higher the tier, basically, the more benefits you get and the more expensive it is. His first wrestling match is in August. I think Bo is scared of losing again. Yeah, he wants MSG. He better not be on the main card. I bet you could give the bummiest fighter to Bo. Could see Dricus, Dumas, or like Tricoli for Bo. They're going to give somebody easy for him to beat. There's no way they're going to risk him losing again. Why does Bo go to Abu Dhabi? I don't know. Fight Aliskarov, who needs a fight. Bo's a big fight. He said he's lost in the woods. Why does Gon keep teasing fight news? I don't know. Same as Aspinall. News coming soon. News coming soon. News coming soon. Who remembers when Vanessa Demopoulos did splits? Yeah, people were hyping her up. Right now, Marvin Vittori is a co-main event of a pay-per-view in 2025. I know. I know, bro. Damn, I never thought I'd see the day. Days is a member, Andy's not. Andy packed it in, man. He said, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the sport. I'm not sure. I can't see where the upgrade option is, but there should be an upgrade option, man. There should be. Are you on an actual computer or are you on like a request browser? Can someone check on their end and tell them where it's at? Because I can't technically see because I'm not on a different account. The MMA media love getting teased and pleasured by Aspinall. True. Oh, they love that, man. They wanted to break him. Peter Yan or McGee, I think Piotr Yan. Will Adams with the 26 months of membership. Could have won the tap pool. Waited 3 fights in. Said he wants to join. Who do you have RoboCop fight next? B. Joe Pyfer. B. Joe Pyfer. Google Chrome on my phone using this PC version of the site. Haha, it's tough. There should be a version. I don't know if anyone else can check. There should be an upgrade option. You should click join and like a little pop-up should come up. And then you should be able, on the left-hand side of that pop-up, I believe is where it's at. But I'm just going off memory from what someone told me in the past. Damn. Shout out to Will for the 26 months of beta shill membership. Yeah, I think RoboCop Pyfer makes a lot of sense. I have not seen the Bo Nickal interview. Would you want to see Topuria versus Islam if Ilia beats Arman? Only if it's at 155. Loki Joey cards like 318 or will we realize who's the superstar or not? Max and Dustin Max and Dustin's aren't huge stars, but guys like Connor, Brock, Rousey, and Khabib would sell that card just by being there. Facts. Look at 319, man. They're banking on Khamzat's star power. This is Affy. Thank you for being a sycophant. Bro is a sycophant around here. I mean, that's wild. Dude's dropping the big bucks. Dude's drop. I'm gonna create a tier called Made Man, and I'm just gonna set an outrageous price for Made Man. Let's see. Levels, add level, perks from previous level. Let's see, can I title it? How do I edit it? Level Made Man. Done. Edit. Let's see what price. What price should I set Made Man as? Like, you have to be this member to be called a Made Man. I'm just going to I'm adding it with no extra benefits. What should I make it as? I don't think anyone's ever going to sign up for Made Man. Nah, it's got to be something ridiculous for Made Man status. It's got to be something ridiculous because no one ever going to sign off. Can I come to the MMA Joey July 4th cookout? Yes. Do a PMF ranking. 2K. Hey, what's the highest amount I can make it? The highest amount I can make is 500. I won 11K on UFC last weekend. You get a sprinkle. Thank you, bro. Appreciate the donos. Appreciate you becoming a sycophant. Dude said 69. I should just make it 500 so I can have 0 Made Men members. It says $49.99 is popular and $99.99 is popular. I'm not actually going to add it because no one's going to actually be a Made Man anyway. But it'd be funny. Eventually, I'll add a Made Man tier. When I get 100K, I'll add a Made Man tier. The Made Man should come with a nude video FaceTime. Let's stop. 1 million? 1 million what? Well, 1 million for the Made Man status? Yeah, what did you bet on to make 11K, bro? How many units did you put on the dog, man? Fatima Klein. Like, Joe, if Topuria really was the superstar, why all his cards stacked to shit just when 299 was stacked to Gills and Dana act like O'Malley sold that? I know. Pay my bills, tears. What could I even make as the benefit? I don't even know what I would add as a benefit. UFC should make RDR Sean after RDR beats Whitaker. RDR is my personal hitman. I wish he would fight Strickland. Make it 100. Yeah, I'm gonna get I don't even know. Let me see. I don't even know. I'm just gonna add it one of these days and we'll see if anybody signs up for it. One of these days. Bathwater. Make it one-time FaceTime call for 30 minutes. Well, technically, in the member streams, eventually I'm going to let people join on with a StreamYard link. I'm going to let people join in with a StreamYard link. How many shills are in here right now? Let me see. How many people who get access to the member streams? Oh, I can't set it to that. Never mind. Because I got to do a member stream soon. How many shills or sycophants are in here right now? How many? How many are in here right now? Because maybe I got to do a member stream soon. Maybe tomorrow. So we got 1... 2, that would be fire. I would love to pick your brain on some shit, though. Yeah, because I also do private member streams. So, like, only members can join or watch. So, we got 1, Kara, Landon, that's 3, Chase, 4, 1 who vapes, 5. Benefit, 2 tickets to Power Slap sitting. What am I even? You're a beta shill. I'm about to just get rid of the first tier membership. But I just like to have that there in case you just want to be like a low-key supporter. You know what I mean? I don't want you to, like, if you want to just support, you get to support for $3 a month, which I still appreciate nonetheless. Who wants a member stream tonight? Again, you have to be a shill or sycophant. Who wants a member stream tonight? I could do it right after this stream. One, two, three. Pat, you're in the member stream, right? So that's 4. I want to at least have 10 of us in there. Joe, we got Joe, Affy, Vapes, Kara, Landon, Pat. So there's 6. Anybody else? Crazy the Joey membership went up before Costco. Am I can't check. You have to check what. Send your, like, you get a monthly message. Send your monthly message and I'll be able to tell. Explain the shill thing. So there's 3 tiers of membership. The $3 tier, which is the beta shill. The second tier is shill, which is $6. I think is $6, right? Or is it $5? I don't remember. Let me take a look. Let me see if I can look. $6. And then there's sycophant, which is $14.99. So for all the member streams that I've been doing, it's on the shill tier. If you got to ask, man, you can't afford it. You have to be a shill to watch the member streams, which was always the goal. And to join the member streams. And essentially what I'm doing is I'm doing member streams. So all the random streams that I private afterwards, you can watch. But on top of that, I'm doing extra member streams. So only members can join those streams. Only members can watch those streams. But also, if you're a sycophant or a longtime member, you're able to join in on the stream sometimes too. So that's essentially it. You can dono in the member streams as well. So I think we got about 6 or 7 of us. You're missing out on extra member streams. Yes. Go on the computer and upgrade your membership. I've told everyone for a while now. Read my dono. Sorry, bro. Just KO'd Makhachev as Gaethje in UFC 4. Realistic. That would never happen. So if you guys go upgrade your membership, if you guys want a member stream right now, I'll do a member stream right now. At the end of the stream, which is coming to an end in like 10 minutes. So who is a shill member? So hold on, let me post this link in case you guys want to upgrade your memberships. Now I feel like I'm being some weird salesman right now. You guys make me feel weird. So you should be able to upgrade your membership on this link. And we'll go live if you guys want to. We'll go live after this stream. Let me see something real quick. I want to check something. Technically, I don't have StreamYard Premium. I feel like we got to plan it more, though. Jackson, thank you for becoming a member. If we have less than 10 people in Dono, 100 CAD. Do shills get to live with you? Yes. Of course, we support Khamzat. Joey turned into a Costco membership salesperson. Okay. Come on, bro. Chill with the weird shit. I love Van, but I think Pantoja steams past him. I could potentially see Van getting a late TKO over an exhausted Pantoja, but Pantoja's finishing ability is still improving. Pantoja probably subs him. Dude's going to drop 100 Canadian in the member stream. There we go. Shout out to Jackson. All right, if you guys want to do a member stream, I'll do a member stream. We'll do a member stream. So I'm just going to do like a member stream where it's only members in there, but where I'm not going to do the StreamYard stream where you guys can join yet. I got to upgrade my StreamYard membership myself to be able to do that. So I can't allow people to join right away. But probably in July, we'll do a stream where you guys can join. So, dude really said the shills get to live with you. Of course shills get to live with me. Dude said change it to USD. All right, what else we got? I'm only staying here for a few more minutes, and then we're going to go to the members. I'm going to schedule the members live right now, since there's enough of you guys in here. Schedule stream. Create new. Members live. What's today's date? July 2nd. Sports. Upload thumbnail. I'll just throw a random thumbnail in there. Members. Hold up a second. Oh no, hold on. Anyone. Members, there we go. I was confused for a second. All right, I have the member stream scheduled right now for like 10 minutes from now. But we'll just jump over there as soon as this stream is done. Sound good, boys? Can Pantoja beat Merab? It's possible. I think he could get a sub. But I wouldn't bank on that. I would not bank on that at all. At all. Okay, the member stream is up. The member stream is up, boys. So you guys all better join up. My phone don't do USD. You do the math. There you go. Surely give us another banger video to watch today. I'm going to go to sleep at a reasonable hour tonight. So I'll do a video tomorrow. I didn't sleep much last night. I've been way too tired like the past month from not getting enough sleep. I'm trying to work on it. So. Would you do a sleep stream? No. No. Also, Affy, I do have PayPal if you ever want to donate via PayPal. The link is in the description. I know. I forgot what Vapes is from Canada as well, and he was saying somehow YouTube was like charging him more for YouTube donos, and he started donating via PayPal. Not that you have to do that. I think Merab wins by decision, probably, or late finish. Imagine Merab sub Pantoja. Imagine Merab sub Pantoja. Wouldn't that be insane? I don't think it would happen, but imagine. I can't remember. I think you're a shill, Chase. You've been in the member streams before. Yeah, Colby Covington brutally ducked Ian Gary. Go watch his Ilia take break, breath of fresh air. What are we talking about? Mine? We're talking about mine? All right, boys. I'm going to link the member stream. If you are a member, go join the member stream. If you're a member, go join the member stream. You should be able to see it. Let me see if I can link it real quick. You won't be able to watch it unless you're a member, so it doesn't matter if you have the link or not. So, copy. Here's the member stream, boys. I'm going to end this stream, and immediately I'm going to be live over there. So if you want to become a member, you have to do it on browser. You have to be a tier 2 member or tier 3 member. And here's the link for that, if you guys want to do that. This is where all the crazy, wild action goes down. So go, if you're a member, go join the member stream. Going live now. Let me actually post it on here. Going live for member stream in 2 minutes. Send that in Discord. All right, boys. I'll see you in the member stream. Everyone else, thank you for your support. I appreciate every single one of you. Goodbye. Good night. I'll talk to you later. I might do a Bo Nickal video tomorrow. I might do a Bo Nickal video tomorrow. Good night. I'll see you guys in the member stream, whoever else is joining over there. Good night.